Hello. Not I don't know what's very clear. As a parent, also also try things I want to mention right now. Sometimes it's not just he has to be trained, he has to the child has to go to school, so you as a parent, yeah. So you as a parent, you need to let the child, especially children that are up to 16. There are some children, they are 16, 15, 16. They've graduated from secondary school, or what we call high school. Yeah. So they've graduated from secondary school. Sorry about that. I think where the tripod is affected by a volume. So there are some basic things that as parents we need to start incorporating into the life of the children. When they are 15, some children, they are 15, they've graduated from the secondary school or high school. Some of them 16, within the age of 15 to 18, definitely they have finished high school or secondary school. One of the things I learned from growing up is from my grandfather. When I got to the age of 16, they basically allowed me, 15, let me say 15, they basically allowed me to do a lot of things by myself. Then I thought it was wickedness from the part of my parents. I just felt it's one wickedness that they will allow me to do some certain things. Like I want to enroll for JAMB. In those days, you are basically going to go to the center yourself, so that then I felt other parents are coming with their children. So why will my grandfather tell me to go by myself, all by myself? It basically makes you strong, or basically makes you be aware of a lot of things that is going on. Because sometimes we do a lot of things for our children, we do a lot of things for we as parents or guardian, we do a lot of things for them. Sometimes they are confused when they get to the university. They are still there for you to come help them. And when you ask them, I don't know. I'm giving you a typical example of myself when I was 15, because I finished secondary school early. When I was 15 going to 16, my grandfather taught me how to go to the bank, do transaction in the bank, because then you want to pay for JAMB, you want to pay for some certain things. They take money cash, but my grandfather practically worked with bank. So from the age of 16, I started going to the bank, not to withdraw money, but just to be acquainted with what is going on, because he asked me, what do you want to study when you get to university, what would you want to study? What would be your discipline? Like what you will study? And I told him I want to study economics. So he told me people that study economics, they work in the bank. They work with the economy. Then as a young child, as a young girl, they work with the economy, they work with the bank, in the bank. So he basically sent me to the bank with a check. The check is written, the amount, so that this generation, they will be abreast with what is going on. You see, a child of 16, 17, 18 doesn't know what the banking hall is like. It doesn't know what is going on there. The child will be asking you, really? Because you're basically doing everything. And so they expect you to go to the bank, do everything for them. So there's just some little things that you can get them used to, like going to the bank to drop a checkbook. Basically, I was 16. I would be the one that would go to the bank. At that young age, it will write the company they want to pay. At the age of 16, I already finished secondary school. It will write the company it wants to pay. It wants to withdraw money from, overdraft, bank draft. At that age, it will send me to the bank, tell me, when you get to the bank, stay on the queue. Because the bank, they usually have like a queue. It will tell me, stay on the queue. When it gets to your turn, give it to the banker. And you see the cashier, as at that time, because pay at the back of the check, I think they usually write, pay to, my name is usually stated there. He will sign. And when he finishes signing, the bank will pay me the money. Then I would go and deliver the money to who he sent me to. He was grooming me. Now you ask children, not children, 16 to 18 years, you ask them, what do you want to be? Sometimes they don't even know what they want to be. They don't know what university they want to go to. And they have phones. Children of nowadays, they have phones. They have gadgets, assorted gadgets in their custody. And the parents will tell you it's for learning. Why don't we tell them, what course would you want to study? I want to study law. Okay, what university would you like to attend?